I've written dozens of journals, hundreds of letters, poems, songs, even a couple of books. But this has been the hardest story ever to write. It may also be the greatest story I've ever told, and it's not even done yet. I was born a fighter, and I will die a fighter. I came out swinging, and I will never back down from my life again. The defining moments of my life, the biggest ones, my life in France, raising my children, my climb up the corporate ladder, and my divorce, all remind me of the very best and the very worst moments. My determination to succeed no matter what has always defined me. I love the challenge, especially when someone tells me I'll fail. My gut reaction has always been, just watch me. My inner voice constantly pushes me to overcome my immense fear. It screams at me, do it anyway. It makes me want to stand up, lead from the front, and fight back no matter what the odds are, to separate myself from the competition. I love standing out from the crowd, but I've spent most of my life desperately wanting to fit in and be liked. Today, I refuse to fit in. I'm unique, and I'm more clear about who I am than I've ever been before. I have more clarity, more wisdom, and more vision for my life than ever. I have become a woman on a mission to get excited about life, to help others find joy, to become so grateful for all that I have in this present moment that the pain of the past becomes irrelevant. I never intended to lose 75 pounds and completely reinvigorate my life. I spent several years stuck on my couch, out of touch with everything that makes me tick. I intentionally took my foot off the gas pedal after my divorce. That defining moment made me want to be numb and comfortable. I longed for ordinary and safe, and I lost sight of my goals and my dreams. Physically, I was living in extreme pain, praying for a miracle, but I knew that day would never happen. After a major health scare, I knew it was time. It was time to get back in the driver's seat and stop actively allowing my life to be ordinary. I had to find the courage to fight my demons one by one, and I had to learn patience over progress. I forced myself to do the hard work every day, and that couch got really uncomfortable. My inner voice started yelling at me again. It yelled at me to be the champion I know I am. And I'm raising champions. But all that starts with me. I had found my will to win again. I got in the driver's seat and I turned on the car, and it's the best and hardest decision I've made yet. I began to find joy in the darkest moments, something I'd never done before. My entire life, I've never been truly happy or satisfied. There has always been a constant drive for more. I've had glimpses and moments enough to know that true joy is amazing. But when your internal dialogue is, nothing is ever good enough, those feelings disappear quickly. My weight loss journey has turned into one of discovering my voice and embracing who I truly am. My once considered biggest flaws have become my greatest strengths. These are the things that separate me, that make me unique, and there is a lot of power in knowing that. Through the love and support of others, I have finally found a deep love for myself. I no longer look in the mirror and criticize everything I see. I found grace and compassion, two things I have come to value greatly. I no longer need to fit in. I've realized that it wasn't others not accepting me. It was me not accepting myself. I was never an outsider looking in. I just have always been in a totally different arena. And I'm okay with that now. I said before, I was born a fighter and I will die one. My great wish when I die is that my children will say, my mom was the toughest champion they ever knew. That they will have the confidence and the courage to go relentlessly in search of their dreams. I will never, ever, ever like the way failure feels. But I'm no longer victim to my fear. I've accepted that I may never, ever be truly satisfied. And that has given me so much freedom. Freedom from all the negative and dark emotions tied to that. It might be a part of me, but I'm so much more. I'm grateful for every part of my life and everyone who's played a part in it. I'm especially grateful to the people who loved me through those years I spent on the couch. Without your love, forgiveness, help, and support, I wouldn't have made it this far. You are my true why. The joy you bring my life keeps me off the couch and in the driver's seat. And this is my story. It starts with me and it ends with me. And there are so many chapters left to write. I have no clue where the final destination is going to be. But I'm inspired and I'm excited and I'm ready to live the rest of my life relentlessly in pursuit of my dreams.